Hey internet lads and lasses and all those in between, this is Josh from Sporks and Games with a quick overview of the Magic Circle. In this game, you are dropped into the shoes of a protagonist in a game that's been mired in development hell. As you move forward, you throw off the chains of passivity and are forced to take on the role of creator to complete the game and escape this world you've become stuck in. It plays with the concepts introduced in narrative games in the past, but goes a step beyond anything I've experienced in this interactive format. The Magic Circle is a game that plays with the ideas of protagonist providence in narratives, following in the footsteps of other meta-narrative works like Red Shirts, the Dark Tower series, and the works of Vonnegut. The protagonist starts in the story tied to the strings of the narrator, but wrestles themselves free and takes control of their own destiny. It's a game about creators and consumers, letdown and victory, and the hardships of a creative process. The game itself is experienced through the view of a first-person adventure game. As you progress through the tale, your character changes from the role of passive protagonist in this story to taking on the role of creator, attempting to subvert the story the narrators are stymied in completing. As you experience the game, you gain different abilities. First, you are allowed to interact with ghosted entities, items that have been removed as development churns on. Soon, you gain the ability to interact with NPCs and different mobs, rewriting their base code to make them serve you in your rebellion. Each new mob type you encounter grants new abilities and new options to subvert the world even further. Ultimately, you take on the full reins of the creator in the world, and the experience is telling. There are many things about this game that make it a worthwhile experience. The art style, in particular, is quite fantastic. The initial art style that you experience in the game is a black and white world that appears to have been drawn on a whiteboard. You can see sketch marks and drawing lines. However, as you progress, you gain the ability to influence the area around you and infuse true fantasy graphics inside of it. You also gain the ability to unlock other areas with their own art styles, including an early 3D spaceship story and a full-fledged, fully realized fantasy world. The story that's told is one of victory and hardships as experienced by a fan of the series and the creator of the series. We all have moments of letdown when the creators of things we admire deliver a less than stellar work. This game allows you to experience what it's like to step into that situation and take some control of a fiction that you love. An especially pleasing part of this game is the voice cast. All of the main characters are fully voiced by some great talents, including the voice of Thaddeus Venture and Ashley Burch. Burch really struts her stuff here, in an adult role that I've not experienced from her in the past. The humor in the game is clever, but not underdone. The writing complements the cast, and is complemented by the cast as well. The game, however, is not without some faults. Because of the nature of the story, the middle chapter can drag a bit. I found myself stuck at some points, not knowing what to do next because I didn't understand a specific mechanic. The guidance in the game is understandably minimal, but this can cause some frustration. The other fault I have with the game is that there's just not enough of it. It's a contained experience, and I wish it had been bigger, with more to explore. The world size fits its setting, but still I wanted to know more, see and experience more of this half-finished, half-realized world. There are audio logs and collectible text files to find to understand more of the world. However, you are left lacking in your full understanding, asking for more, looking for more, wanting more. In the same vein, I wanted more abilities and powers for the NPCs you control over time. It fits with the half-finished vibe that the set of commands is limited, but I enjoyed the system so much and wanted to see what other combinations I could come up with. All in all, this game really surprised me. I was expecting something completely different when I started it, and was amazed with what I experienced. This kind of indie work should be praised, not only for its imaginative presentation and enjoyable playstyle, but also for the production values. It fits this ever-shrinking middle ground in the publisher category. If you enjoy strong narrative stories that get turned on their head, or just have fantasies about taking control of a character who makes dumb choices, this is definitely a game for you. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, give it a like or leave a comment. Subscribe to get more videos like this one. To find out what I've been up to and to get Twitch updates, follow me on Twitter at Sporks and Games. And remember, be excellent to each other.